Destiny 1 originally planned to have a Hive Mega Raid. This included the Summoning Pits, Crota, and King's Fall. What most don't know is that King's Fall had a massive remnant of this lost content, located in Portico. It is simply referred to as Let's take a step back into Destiny 1 and dive into the Unused Portico section, and not just explain the cut area, but show just how massive it was. If you also don't know, this is the area where the secret Mac cannon was found all those years ago. Now, to give you a sense of scale to how Portico actually is, I've pulled it up in Charm, and Charm reveals some interesting things. Most people thought Portico was the entire ship of King's Fall, but it turns out it's just the tip of the spear, literally. As we zoom out, you can see just that. But let's get back to Portico. I'll go ahead and mark it on the screen, but this is the section that you play in the actual raid, and this is the entire unused section behind it. But with that out of the way, let's show it off. I won't be necessarily showing the route how to get here, but there are countless videos online detailing how to get here in Destiny 1. The path in Destiny 1 does require you to be at War Priest. Once you beat the totems encounter, you can go out of bounds and run along this tightrope-like walk all the way back to Portico, and drop down to this area here. As we walk through the hallway, you'll see these Oryx Legion symbols. I forget the exact term, but I know that they're all around the Dreadnaught. Let's continue on this path and look at the true scale of Unused Portico. Once we're here, you can see there's no more doorways, as it's been blocked off entirely, but you can simply sword fly all the way over to this little outgrowth. And just to show a sense of scale between these pillars, let's do a sword fly from one to the other. And as you can see, it's a pretty good distance across, and kinda hard to land. If we head back to Unused Portico from where we started, you'll see there's one more ship docking bay here. You can see that the Dreadnaught itself goes on for quite a long ways. Honestly, it's a massive space here, and I really don't think people get to appreciate the sense of scale that the Destiny 1 Dreadnaught even encompassed. From this ship docking port, let's go ahead and sword fly all the way over to these little areas here. Funnily enough, this section reminds me of the Destiny 1 Dreadnaught concept art. I'll put it up on the screen here, but it looks very similar to what we saw next to the super weapon. We'll just run around here and explore this unused area. On the other side of this is where the Mac cannon's going to be, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that next. Jumping over to the other side of the wall, let's go ahead and use our super and fly over the wall. There's a section that's incomplete we can go out of bounds, and drop down to this platform, and as you can see, our Mac cannon awaits. This was one of the bigger secrets in Destiny 1, and honestly I wish it ported over with Destiny 2. It would have been really cool to see this here. However, in Destiny 2, this entire mat cannon was cut from the game. Now you might be wondering one last thing about this area. Is it accessible in Destiny 2? Well, while the mat cannon is not, unfortunately, most of the area is removed. But there is hope. You can box break Portico in Destiny 2, and you can actually get to Unused Portico. All the sections that we walked through, the hallway, the ship docking area, and the unused section leading back to Portico are all there, but everything past that, including the mat cannon, are removed. I'm going to go ahead and show that in Destiny 2 here. Even though the focus is on D1, I'd just like to show the difference in how it looks, as the lighting is completely different. So, in Destiny 2, what we're going to do is box break Portico. Honestly, I could make an entire video on just this area itself, as it's gorgeous out of bounds. But, what we do is a simple IRB. Froggy's made a video on it before, I believe, while he headed to the Thunderdome. But once we box break Portico, we just Navigator fly all the way on top of the section, out of bounds. We walk all the way back to the Trenchway, or Transept, where you would fight Oryx. All you're going to do here is simply drop down into the Unused Portico section, and you're simply there. Like I said, lighting has probably the biggest change in this area, and as you can see, it is pitch black. I'm going to go ahead and let the video play out, and go ahead and sign off now, and let you see this unused area in Destiny 2, and honestly, what it could have been if they pulled it forward completely. And with that, I'll go ahead and sign off. I will say, the next video coming will be Remnants of the Plaguelands with its return to Destiny 2. We'll compare and contrast it to Destiny 1's counterpart, just like we did all the way back with Remnants of Mars. I can't wait to get that video out for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. But until then, as always, take care. guys, if you like the work that I put into these videos, please subscribe down below. I've also made an out-of-bounds server named Singularity, a Discord server solely focused on out-of-bounds exploration. The join link is in the bio. If you'd like to join, welcome on in.
You gonna move the hive ship shit out of the way? It looks Solus video, yep, Portico, blah blah blah, tip, fucking tiny.
Yeah,